Mistakes. I made a few, and so will you. You're going to make mistakes in life. You're going to make mistakes with women. You're going to make mistakes in job choices. As a New York City fireman, as a fireman, as a new fireman, even as a fireman with time on, you're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. But if you train well, if you read the books, if you stay physically fit, if you eat right, if you do all those things that's required of you, those mistakes that you make will not be as magnified. You know, there's been plenty of times in my life, on the fire department, in my civilian life, that I've got regrets and made wrong choices and bad decisions. I zigged when I should have zagged. I went left when I should have went right. It fucking happens. You're not learning in life if you don't make mistakes. You're not learning if you don't learn from those mistakes. If you keep making the same mistakes and the same errors in judgment, then you ain't learning. Then you need to step back and reevaluate what it is that you're doing in life. With work, family, whatever. If you're not learning from your mistakes, if you keep making those same mistakes over and over and over again, you need to take a deep dive in the mirror and see what the fuck is going on with you. In a fire department, as a new guy, nobody expects you to know everything, of course. You are going to take your whole career to learn so much stuff, and you're never going to learn everything. You're not. You're just not. Back in the day, these guys used to make mistakes, and senior guys will tell you, old school guys will tell you, warrior guys will tell you, you can make a mistake at a job, and maybe even that night or the next tour, you were able to correct that mistake, and you're in the same position, and you do it all over again, and you do the right thing. Nowadays, you might make a mistake, and you might have months to let it mull over in your head and think about it and think about it. Shit, I should have fucking done this. Shit, I should have done that. You might not have the chance, and it's going to eat you up inside. And how do you deal with that? You fucking get in the books. You train for that situation again. You train for all the situations that you have. You think about it, and you go, I'm never going to make this mistake again. And then when you're in that position again, it's going to come right back to you. And you're going to go, oh, let me go right instead of left. Let me push it, further. Here, let me do this. Let me do that. Number one rule is admit your mistakes and take accountability for them. Because I'm telling you right now, at the end of every fire, what should happen, what happened in my house, and what happens, I believe, in every firehouse, is you critique the job that you were just at, the fire that you were just at, the scene that you were just at. It may not always have been a fire, but it could have been something else. A lot of truck guys go on, extrications and stuff like that, and they got to use cribbing and tools. Maybe you took the wrong tool. Maybe you used the tool wrong. You didn't know how to start it. Whatever the case may be. You're going to sit in the kitchen, and everybody's going to go over what everybody did. Engine guys are going to ask truck guys what they did, where they went, why they did this, why they took this door or this window, or why they did a left-handed search or whatever. What they encounter in the room. Truck guys are going to ask engine guys, how did you push that line? How many lengths of hose? How did you estimate it? Were you on your knees? Everything. A good fireman, a good firehouse, a good fire companies will critique every job. And I'm telling you, I've heard 30-year guys go, fuck, man, I should have I should have went left when I went right. I should have hopped this fence, or I should have done this. I heard it. And they took accountability for the mistakes that they made, the errors in judgment, which, thank God, didn't cost anybody anything. The job still went okay. Nobody got seriously hurt. They took accountability for it and moved on and learned from that mistake, got back in the books, drilled some more on it, whatever. Every fire is going to be different. Different building construction, different fire fire is going to behave a little differently. Materials in the building, guys going this way, that way. Things are going to be different. Different staircases, different windows, whatever the case may be. As a new guy, when you fuck up, and you will, take accountability for that fuck up. Admit it, because everybody's going to know what you did and where you did it and how you did it. Everybody's going to know when you're lying. Everybody knows what everybody's doing. Everybody knows where you're supposed to be. Every position, whatever do they are, they know what they're supposed to be. Everybody knows what everybody's job is. Why wasn't that bulkhead taken? Why wasn't the skylight taken? Why wasn't the windows taken? How come you didn't get water on the fire that fast? What happened? Was there a problem with the hydrant? Was there a problem with you personally? Were you afraid? I understand. Shit, yeah, you're scared, but you got to push past that. You got to push past that. As a new guy, you're going to sit there and you're going to be evaluated. You sit there and you go, when it comes to you, when it comes time for you to say what you did at that job, if you fucked up, if you think you fucked up, admit it. Say, oh man, you know, I thought I took a whole length of hose or whatever, but I didn't. I guess I took half, or I started flaking it out beforehand. I fucked that up, man. Or I didn't use my hose strap properly or on the right floor. Or I didn't feed it up to the nozzle, man, in the well hole. Or a truck guy's going to go, man, I didn't take the whole window or something. Everybody's going to know. People, and all the guys outside, especially if it's a multiple alarm, we have resources like crazy. Guys are going to be outside watching what's going on. And they're going to see, guys that are waiting to go in, they're going to see what you're doing. See you, what window you're going into, the roof man going to the roof, hear the saws going, all that stuff. And they're going to be evaluating and thinking about what they have to do if they got to go in there. If they got to clean up your fucking mess. Or if they just got to relieve you and just mop up for you. You know what I mean? So as a new guy, as a Proby, in fucking life, man, take account, be a man, take accountability for your actions and your decisions. And if you made the wrong one, admit to it. I've made a lot. I've made a lot of wrong decisions. I've got a lot of regrets. I mean, everybody does. But you try to learn from those mistakes and those regrets and those bad decisions. And it gets you where you are. If you're not happy with where you are or happy in life with what you've done, then you got to rethink things. You're going to fuck up, man. It's what you do with that mistake and that fuck up, which makes you who you are. Accountability. Mistakes are made. You know, that's just the kind of way it is in life. Everybody expects a lot of you. And nobody expects you to know everything, but you are expected to know your job. And if you fuck up, you get right back in the firehouse and you drill. And you read. And you fucking admit it. Get that shit off your chest, because if you lie, it's going to make it worse. If you're like, nah, man, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, yeah? If you were doing what you were supposed to be doing, why did the nozzle man have so much trouble? And he'd have nobody backing him up. Or why were there kinks in the hose? Guys are going to know. Guys are going to know what you're doing. They're concentrating on their task. They're focused on their task. But if something goes wrong somewhere else, they're listening to the radio. They're hearing water. They're hearing saws going. They're hearing windows being taken. Guys are going to know that somebody didn't do their job. And they will sooner or later pinpoint who it was. And if you're like, wasn't me, bro, you're going to fucking not be respected. Guys are going to call you out and they're going to fucking find you out. Everybody gets exposed sooner or later. And everybody makes mistakes sooner or later. It's how you react to those mistakes, bro. Seriously, I'm on 8 minutes. Thanks so much.